Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, Dr. G. I'm just making this video because just want to keep you guys into tune. What I'm saying, with act like a lady, think like a wife. I said I was gonna bring you the video, and here it is. One of the things that I want you to understand as ladies is that when it comes to being a wife, is totally different to just being a girlfriend. And being a girlfriend is easy, and it's easier than being a wife, because you got so much things and more responsibilities and things. You be thinking of the husband a lot more and the rest of it. But in order for you to make sure that you're doing the right thing, and in order for you to put yourself in a position where he can understand you and you are ready to be a wife while you're single, you do this so that that man can choose you and make you his wife. You know, I mean, a lot of the times women ask themselves a question: why is it I'm finding some guys that come into my life and they don't want to be with me, and they don't want to marry me, or they just want to be my girlfriend? Because you're behaving like a lady that don't want to be your wife. And act like a lady, think like a wife. What I want you to learn is you have to be able to be sexy, be professional, be the housewife, and still be the controlling person that you need to be, all in one. You know, acting like a lady, you know, you do everything that would draw that man to you, but still have that wifey material, that you're capable of maneuvering yourself in the home and also carrying yourself a way that it doesn't just attract the dogs out there that just want a piece of meat and just want to eat some bone, and that's it, and then walk away and leaving you half torn. Now, how you do this? One, self-respect. If you got self-respect, a man will respect you. You know, you gotta wake up in the morning and say, look, I respect myself, so just don't, the way you speak to me, I demand respect, because I speak to you with respect, you give me respect. Now, conversation and respect is so important that people sometimes, I mean females, I don't know how you understand when I say respect, because you are the one that is in control of how you carry your respect. And if I see a woman coming across, hey, don't, and I say, hey, come here, hey, sweetie, no, you speak to me with respect, that makes me want to give you respect. Now, that's exactly how, you know, you don't respond, even if he's cute, even if he looks like Usher or one of them, you know, one of them sexy looking models. I ain't that sexy, but you know, I can't say me, but the rest of it is that you don't let them speak to you like any old how, because that way, that's one of acting like a wife, because that's how it is, you know. Because a wife, now after he's found his partner, she don't care about nobody else. I just care about my husband. You should have the same mindset before you get to being a wife, and that's exactly a first tip of respect. Now, act like a what? Another step that you can take is being a lady and thinking like a wife, is that you carry yourself respectful but sexy. Now, dress code is very important to a man. Don't care what nobody say to you. If you see all your boobs sticking out and all the rest, and all the, I see some new things that some ladies got this thing up there crack like that, and all the ass and panties hanging out. For me, I see that's a turtle. Okay, just disgusting. I don't really value right away, and that's exactly what happens when you start thinking, you know, cover it up, put it away, you know, make sure you check the mirrors properly, that you look respectful, so that when you go out there, a guy would respect the way you dress, respect the way you speak, and they speak to you straight away. You're thinking like a wife, and that's exactly, I don't want my wife to be looking like that. Before she leaves the house, I'll tell her, change that, sweetie, and she wouldn't do that anyway. And that's exactly thinking like a wife. If you think like a wife now while you're a single lady, or think like while you're dating, I mean, of course, you draw some really decent men to you. The other tip I'm gonna give you guys, and I'm gonna make this video because I've been trying to keep my videos short and sweet. You know, I'm trying my best to make sure you guys enjoy the videos. But the other thing I got to tell you, and this one, remember I just touched respecting yourself and the way people speak to you, so you give them that respect and they will speak to you the same way with the same respect. The dress code, ladies, make sure you don't have all this booze hanging out, ass crack everywhere. You know, you dress properly. The next thing is manners, and it's simple. My mama say manners and respect take you all around the world. I know you might think, okay, hang on a minute, I said that to you guys, but I'm gonna say this. You know, how you, if I know, I say thank you, and the simple things you're gonna instill in a child when a child grows older. The same thing a man wants to see that you're able to carry out. So if I'm gonna say, excuse me, ma'am, let have some manners. And if you have some man, I was going on the bus the other day in London. Okay, I'm gonna make this video wrapping up in a minute. I said I was gonna done. I was going on the bus, and I see this girl just push past me like, she couldn't even tell me move. She, excuse me, sir. I was like, girl, if I could just. Anyway, manners is so important. So please, these are just 3 tips. Don't forget, I'm gonna bring another part 2 to this. Act like a lady, think like a wife. But first thing, respect yourself and make sure they respect you by speaking to you the way you, good, you know, speaking habits. The next thing I will say to you, your dress. Make sure you dress properly, decent, with respect, so that you don't have too much crack and cleavage hanging out. The third thing I can say to you is make sure that you have manners, because manners is thinking like a wife. Anyway, you just tuned into Dr. G's show. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look, just click like if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I never used to say this before, but yeah, I just need you guys to subscribe and show me your love. Hit me up sometime. If you ask me any questions, I try and answer them. Take care. Bye.